Well, welcome IMS people to Factorization revision, and in here there are three questions that many of you didn't get it right, and they are question 2, 3. Now in this question here, we need to know what does this expression equal to. So first we could identify parts that construct or make up of this expression. First look at the minus b squared, which is the last term. So of the four options here, which one will likely to give me the minus b squared at the end? Now we see that option A won't be an option because the square of that will give me a positive b squared. And equally, B will not be an option either because that's definitely give me another b squared, which is positive b squared. So the options here is either C or D. So let's expand out C and D and see what we have. Now look at the expression here. They both got a negative outside of big bracket, and we multiply the bracket inside and expand out, and we can see that on the green, which is option C, I end up with negative 2ab, whereas in option D I get positive 2ab, and I'm looking for positive 2ab. So in this case the answer here is D, so C is incorrect. Now let's take a look at question number 3. You want to know which one of these must be an identity. So if they're an identity, you can see that option 1 here won't be the case. Now in option 2, this won't be the case either, because it put itself equal to 0, as we were like solving a quadratic. Now it doesn't have to be equal to 0 unless for particular values of x. So 2 is not an identity. So that leaves us is option 3. So let's try out option 3. So on the left hand side, now note that here I'm going to use a big bracket to see if I could make the left same as the right. So by begin with, I have the big bracket and take out the negative sign. And remember, I have a square at the end. So the inside of the bracket in blue now is 2 minus x with negative outside. And you can always check to make sure that they're still the same. Then I expand out the bracket with the square term. So every element inside gets square, including this minus 1. So hence, this now is the same as the right hand side. So the answer here is C, which is 3 only. Now let's take a look at question number 5. Now note here then, we got a sum of a cube, and one of them is a reciprocal function. So what we have is 8 over a to the power of 3. Now to do this, it may look familiar to you if you can recall some properties. So here I have the sum of a cube. So a sum of a cube, you might recall, is a product of a plus b times a term which have both a begin with, a squared begin with, and b squared at the end. And if I got a plus b, okay, then the other one was in the middle. The middle part then must be minus ab. So remember this identity? We apply this identity into our problem. So now I have minus a times 2 over a. Then I expand out the bracket, simplify, what's inside the bracket, terms get cancelled out. Now I see that leaves me with an answer of option D. So that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you got any question. I think we're going to do this one again. Bye for now.